Today we're getting into how I organize my daily schedule as a mom to increase productivity. Let's do it. Hey guys, it's me, Brittany Baldwin. I'm a vlogger here on YouTube. I also give you some must-have, some organizational tips and parenting tips. And you can also go see me at brittannybaldwinblogs.com. And I have some free printables, more organization type of articles. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Today we're getting into how I organize my daily schedule as a mom to increase productivity. Let's do it. I've noticed as I've been a stay-at-home mom on maternity leave with my son Clayton that I can have these smooth sailing days or these everything is working against you days. So what I started to notice was these patterns involved in the days that were going much smoother. And I tried to stick to them because that was something that was working. I'm gonna get into my 8 tips for how to organize your schedule as a mom to increase your productivity and really to make your days much easier. So my first tip is do a little bit every day. If you watched my video on 7 habits to a tidy home, which I will link, I talked about how I do a load of laundry every day. So the motto that I live my life by is do a little bit every day. I don't let chores accumulate, outdoor work accumulate, even errands accumulate, because if you just put things off, all of a sudden you have 15 errands to run and you have a baby and a toddler, and like that's never gonna happen because that sounds terrible. 15 errands with 2 kids, no thank you. Like I'm getting a sitter at that point. So the main reason why I do a little bit every day is it allows me to feel accomplished without feeling overwhelmed. So as accomplished as you would feel doing a whole house clean, for me it's not even feasible. I have 2 kids with me, one's a toddler, one's a very needy baby. It just would not be feasible. I also find that if you let work accumulate, it actually multiplies. And that's something to really think about. If you let the work accumulate, it actually multiplies. So one example of this would be if you left your dirty dinner dishes for the following morning, all that food is now caked on and now it's harder to get off. If you do not pre-treat a stain that you want to remove in the laundry, it is harder to get it out if you don't pre-treat it right away. So I've really learned, even before having kids, that I manage my life best by doing a little bit every day. Let me know down below if you want to know how I manage my chores. I might do a video on what chores do I do every day? What chores do I do daily? What chores do I do weekly? What do I do once a year? So I might break that down so you guys can see. So my second tip for managing your schedule for productivity is housework in the morning. I also talked about this in my 7 habits to a tidy home, but I do all my housework in the morning. I do a top to bottom house tidy, not clean, a tidy. And in that, I will also do my cleaning that I wanted to get done for that day. So let's say I wanted to, it's my day of the week that I need to clean the bathroom. I will do my all over house tidy and then head straight into the bathroom and start cleaning. Also, in the morning, I do my 1 load of laundry. That's when I start it. Now, this doesn't mean I start my load of laundry and get it all the way to completion, putting it away in the morning. I give myself the entire day to do the load of laundry, and sometimes that does mean putting laundry away at 10 o'clock while kids are sleeping in their rooms, because that's just the way the days worked out. But even on days where we have events to go to outside the home, which have been few and far between as of late because of the quarantine, but even if we're gonna go to a friend's house for a pool day, I will still do my all over tidy and start that load of laundry first thing in the morning. So when I get home, I can then just pick up the laundry where I left off and it is still getting done. It's still getting a check mark at the end of the day. One of my favorite sayings, which I just learned, who did I hear it from? Oh, I'll link it below if I remember. Done is better than perfect. And this is mind-bogglingly life-changing, guys. Done is better than perfect. Just get it done. Just get the laundry done. You don't need to have it in these perfect loads where everything is the same color and you're doing the perfect amount of ratio bleach to, who cares? Throw the fabric softener in, get the laundry in the water, it cleans it. Get it done. Maybe it was Amy Marion. It was Amy Marion. I'm going to link her channel below because she's great. She has tons of kids, so she's just figured it all out. She has a super tidy home, which she paints, and she does all these home projects by herself. I don't know how she does it, but she's wonderful. You need to follow her. You need to see how she does things. And that is a saying that I got from her, and it has really served me in this house with 2 kids. My third tip for managing your schedule to increase productivity is get ready in the morning. So, have you ever had this situation? You and the kids stay in your jammies all day, and then you just stay in the living room and watch TV all day, because anytime you're like, oh, I need to go get groceries, you're like, oh, then I'm gonna have to get us ready. I'm gonna have to wash my face and brush my teeth, which I don't want to do. And the kids aren't even dressed, so I can't just pack them up and get them in the car, which in itself is a task, let's be honest. So because you didn't get ready in the morning, it is now delaying anything else that you were going to get done. Also, for me, when I get ready and have a shower and blow dry my hair or not, or just, I have 5-day-old hair. If I have a shower, get ready and get dressed, I actually feel so much more motivated for the day. And I feel like I can accomplish so much more. A really good friend of mine, she dresses her kids and herself before she comes down for the day. And that doesn't work for me because my kids are messy eaters, and I can't definitely say that their clothes are going to be clean after breakfast. So I change me and the kids after we've eaten. So breakfast happens, then we go upstairs and get ready, and then that's generally when I do my clean immediately after that. And I plop the kids in front of the TV while I do that, just to let you know. Tip number 4, capitalize on naps. Making sure when you have little hands sleeping in a room safe, you're capitalizing and doing all those projects that are really hard to do when they're around. For instance, filming videos if you do YouTube. Or for me, when I actually wrote this blog post, which is what it is, and I'll link the blog post down below because some people prefer reading this kind of stuff, and I know I prefer videos myself because I like to just listen and take it all in. But I will link it down below. But while I was writing that blog post, my son was napping because it's really hard for me. He likes to be held, so it's hard for me to type away on the computer while he's awake. So that is something I accomplish while he's sleeping. But things that are easy to do with him, like tidying, cleaning, doing laundry, even cutting the grass, because I'll just baby wear, I do that while he's still awake. And then I save these projects that are tougher for when he's sleeping. So some projects that you might want to save for baby to be sleeping or toddler to be sleeping would be a painting project. If you're working on painting a room or painting a piece of furniture, sometimes it's really tough to do that while you have little hands and, little personalities around. Or doing a huge organization of a closet. Sometimes it's nice to give yourself an hour without entertaining kids to get that done. Tip 5. Keep your kids busy. Yeah. Busy kids are happy kids, okay? And listen, I'm not saying go spend $1 billion, put them in every after-school activity, and they need to be doing 1,000 things in dance. They need to do ballet, they need to do piano, and then you need to worry about their tutoring. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is get your kids dressed and get them outside. Let them play in fresh air. This is one of the best pieces of parenting advice I have ever received. Keep your kids busy and tired. The best way to do this is get them outside in fresh air. So my daughter, we're in Canada, so I'm not saying it's 40 below and you got kids outside. So obviously that would be an exception. Maybe take them to an indoor play place that day. But if the weather permits, get your kids outside. Our backyard isn't huge. We have a sandbox back there, a small kiddie pool, and some toys. And that's plenty to get them going. My kids help me garden, obviously not the baby, but my toddler helps me with the gardening and the watering. Just getting them outside, even for a couple hours, really makes nap time easier, and it also will make bedtime easier. This will tire them out, and that will give you more time when they sleep to get the projects that you want to get done. Especially during this quarantine, everyone is starting a side hustle. Everyone's starting a little something because a lot of us lost our income for a short period of time, and no one liked that. So if you do have a side hustle on the go, that is a great way to get more stuff done, is to actually invest that time earlier in the day to tire your kids out, to get them in bed by 7:30, and now you have a few hours to do you. Tip number 6 is prep dinner early in the day. Witching hour happens from about the time that you want to prepare dinner, around 4 p.m. until kids go to bed. Their moods are not optimal and you have a lot to do. Okay? This is for me the hardest section of my day. The morning is busy, don't get me wrong, but it's busy with happy moods because generally everyone's had a good night, everyone's slept and we're refreshed. So at night you're dealing with busy with less than optimal moods. So the habit that I have instilled in myself to reduce the hecticness of that time is preparing dinner early in the day. Around afternoon nap, so like 1, 2 in the afternoon, I will take out and cut up, prepare all my veggies and my potatoes, or if we're having rice that night, I'll cook my rice at that point and then maybe just reheat right before dinner. I'll also marinate any meat we're having, or on a night where we're not doing that kind of meal, like a meat potato or a meat rice and vegetable, I will, in our slow cooker, prepare a soup we're eating and have it cook for the next few hours. Or if it's a sauce on pasta, I'll get that going in the slow cooker, or maybe a roast in the oven. So what I am trying to do is I'm trying to take as much of the responsibility of that time and put it when kids are napping, because this is one of the things that I do to capitalize on naps. Preparing the majority of our dinner earlier in the day, I actually take so much of the burden off the night that I've started enjoying these nighttime routines, and we've gotten into some fun habits. So like there's a lot of singing after dinner, and we sing, you know, Down by the Bay and all those fun kid songs, and I just find that the whole atmosphere of the night is a little bit less, I feel less burdened and I'm enjoying it more. So try it out. Tip number 7 is preparing the night before. So preparing as much as you can the night before takes off that busy time in the morning. It takes off some of the pressure to get things done then. So let's say you're a mom like me and you're an stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're just on maternity leave. I mean, I don't have kids going to school, they're still too young, but I will actually prepare the diaper bag the night before if we're going out the next day. So say we're going to a friend's pool or a pool, I will pack that bag for tomorrow and have it sitting by the door so I don't have to think about it. I can do my morning routine and then just pop the kids in the car and everything's ready to go. Maybe grab the little cooler bag out of the fridge of snacks, but we're ready to go. That could also be picking out their clothes the night before. So actually, I'll include just a little hack here for clothing for kids. If you, in their closet, have a hanger and have an entire outfit ready to go on the hanger, you don't really need to pre-plan the night before for outfits. If you have school-age kids, I definitely recommend, and this is something my mom taught me when we were little, have their backpack at the door ready to go. If they have a sport that evening, have their other bag at the door ready to go so that there is no, where's my soccer cleats? Where's my this? Where's my that? It's all at the door. It's all ready to go. Less stress. What we're trying to do is we're trying to capitalize on these times of the day that we have energy to get things done, to reduce these hectic moments that actually add stress and reduce your productivity that next day. 8th tip for increasing productivity is weekly chore charts. So I've linked the weekly chore charts down below. Basically the way it works is you would write your chore and then you have a little checkbox for every day of the week if you get it done. So on mine, I would have load of laundry. I do it every day, and you have your check marks for your 7 days saying, yep, I did it. And that would be for you as a mom. That's something you could put on the list. Or you could put prepare dinner early in the day, and then you have your check marks. This is a nice way to see where you can improve. What days are you constantly for not getting the things you want to get done? What can you do to change that on those days? Are those really heavy sports days? Can maybe you rearrange so that you don't have that all falling on one day? It's a really good accountability tool and just a tool for you to see patterns in your life. But what they're even better for is giving chores to your kids. Why not? What do they need to do? They need to, at a young age, they need to start putting dishes in the dishwasher after they eat. And then they get their little check marks. Maybe you could incentivize it a bit if you want. That's a heated topic. I don't want to say I stand on either side. But you could say, if we have check marks on every day, you know, you get a treat or you get an allowance or whatever's good for your family. I've been blabbering on for 26 minutes. I'm going to edit this video down to 10 minutes. And the rest of it that I've cut out is me going, what did I want to say there? And then my husband walked in with pizza. I'm going to go eat that now. Put that on your chore chart. Eating pizza. Check. Anyways, guys, so that's it for me. Those are my 8 tips for how to organize your schedule as a mom to increase productivity. So moms out there, let's get it all done. And remember, done is better than perfect. Just get it done. Okay, bye guys. Bye guys.